Welcome back, Vita, and congratulations for being in the Super Bowl. We haven't talked to you since week 5, and I'm just wondering, as much as you can, that was a gruesome injury, and just what you've had to do to come back, if you could describe that, and just sort of when you thought that this would be possible, that you could play again.
I think it was like the next day, or that night. I think I had it in my head. I was like, obviously I was down and out that night, but I think that night I told myself, like, if you just push through this, you push through rehab, and you might have a chance. They told me I have like a small chance of making it, so I took those chances of what they said, and I really took it to heart, and that's what I stuck with.
Did you know that you would be able to play 33 snaps in your first game back and have the impact you did?
I didn't. I honestly, I prepared myself I actually prepared my mind at every situation going into that game. I prepared myself if I wasn't going to play, if I was just going to stand down the sideline, or if I was going to get 30 snaps or get 10 snaps. I think I prepared myself for every situation that was going to be thrown at me.
Thanks, Vita.
Yeah.
We'll go to Greg Allman.
Hey, Vita, I want to ask you what you did to keep yourself in shape. We know it's tough when a big guy is down a leg, down a wheel, and can't move around as much in terms of keeping your weight down, keeping in shape, making sure you didn't have to do as much when you got back to be game ready.
Well, I ended up getting Sue ended up helping me. He has like a chef that he has, and so I've been eating right with him, and also strength staff over here had me in the weight room 6 days a week, so there wasn't much room for me to fall off.
How do you feel coming off a game like that in terms of physically? I don't know what you expected the day after game feeling to be like, first time in 15 weeks, but how are you now?
I feel good. I did my normal recovery stuff. Next day, massage, hopped in the water, contrast, did all the right things. So I think doing those things, they had me feeling good, feeling fresh.
Vita, if you could just take us back to that night. It's one of those where when this happens, I think the first thing you worry is that it's season ending. Did before you had talked to the trainers, did you think you were done, not playing again the rest of the year?
I don't remember. I think I was getting the X-ray, and I was just wondering if we won or not. And then we went on the play, or we did our X-rays. They told me what happened, and then I think I was in good spirits though. I was down, obviously. I think the only thing that had me down was just the crutches, but I knew at the end of the day I'll be back. I kept telling myself I'll be back.
Thanks, Vita.
Yeah.
We'll go to Jenna Lane.
Hey, Vita, great to see you back. I think anybody that's experienced an injury like that, especially as an athlete, sometimes it's the emotional pain of and the frustration that's almost worse than the physical pain. I don't know if it was that way for you, but how were you feeling in the moments that happened, and how hard was it to try and stay positive throughout your recovery?
I don't think it was that hard to me, honestly. I think because I got a good group of people around me. I was I had my family, friends in my ear the whole time, had teammates over here. And I think I stayed over here. I stayed coming to meetings. I was coming to position meetings, defensive meetings, and stuff like that. And I think that just helped me, stay locked into football and really keep my mind off the injury and just focus on learning more about football.
Coach Arians told us that he said to you, you keep working, we'll keep winning. What did that do for you to know that, you had his level of support there, that you had his type of support, to hear those words?
Oh, that's always like, uplifting when you hear someone say that to you, and obviously when the head coach says that to you. And I think that was like our little thing to each other. We just, every time seeing each other, we would look at each other like, you keep winning, I'll show up. And I showed up. I ended up being able to play last week, and it was just a huge blessing for me.
You did show up. Thank you.
We'll go over to John Romano.
Hey, Vita, based on league rankings, this defense is much better in 2020 than it was in 2018. What's the best way to describe the changes that Todd Bowles brought to this defense over the last couple of years?
He brings a lot of different. I think it's just, there's a lot that goes into it. I think mainly it's just, I think we're all on the same page. I think that's the key part. And with us in like each position group, I think everyone is tighter within their groups and closer within everybody on that defense, that we're able to, work well together. And also, Coach Bowles brings a lot to the table with all the different defenses he has for us. It's really set up for everyone to make plays, and I think that's what that's what's really helpful for everybody.
How would you describe his personality?
He that's hard to say. I joke around with him a lot. That's why. So there's you obviously get multiple different sides. You get the joking around and also the serious side, because he's our D coordinator. So I don't know. It's a tough question. Yeah, I see both sides, so I can't really pick one.
We'll go over to Joey Knight.
Vita, how did it feel when the injury happened? How painful was it? What did it feel like?
It hurt. It hurt for like 20 seconds, then the pain went away, and that was that.
Did you think it was as serious as it was?
I was being optimistic. I was hoping that it was just like a high ankle sprain and that it wasn't too bad, but it ended up being a broken leg.
We have time for a few more. We'll go over to Karen Loftus.
Hey, Vita, as you were going through your rehab and you kept working, what was it like for you to see this team keep winning and each week knowing that you were closer to coming back this season and, hopefully being in this position to play with your team for the Super Bowl?
It was actually really exciting to see, just seeing the growth with everybody and just seeing them, having fun out there. So I think it was really cool to, take a step back and really look at everything from a different view, especially watching on TV during the away games and being able to see the bigger picture rather than being, on the field and, seeing it as a player point of view. But I thought it was really cool seeing the growth between everybody and how much fun they were having.
All right, our last two will come from Anthony Flores and then close with Marla Ridnour.
Hey, Vita, Anthony Flores from NBC Bay Area. Everybody knows Tom Brady's from San Mateo, but there is going to be a lot of people from the South Bay rooting for the Buccaneers because of you on Super Sunday. What does it mean to you to be representing Milpitas on football's biggest stage?
It means a lot. Growing up as as a kid, you grow up watching, the Super Bowl is like the big thing. Everyone everyone's watching, all eyes on the Super Bowl, and it's just crazy. It's just crazy being able to, I feel like it still hasn't hit me yet, but it's just, I think it means a lot to me. Just knowing that leading up to this point, being able to watch it, leading up to this point, and just watching it from afar, and now you're playing in it. I think it's just really crazy, and I think just that aspect of it is just crazy.
You mentioned your upbringing? How did your upbringing playing for Coach King kind of lay the foundation for the success you're having today?
You got muted. Hold on. Is anybody in there to mute you? All right, there we go.
Need me to ask that again? Just kind of how the growing up and playing for Coach King laid the foundation for the success you're having today?
I think it laid down, he obviously helped out a lot. But, a lot of people had a hand in this success. Obviously Coach King was a big part of it. Him helped me out with football at a young age and just, helped me grow. But, there's that saying, it takes a village to raise a child. And I think there's a lot of people out there that, really help for me to be where I'm at now. So I think, just learning from everybody in my upbringing, I think that really, really helped me out a lot. So, yeah.
Thank you.
Yep.
All right, we'll go to Marla Ridnour for the last one.
I'm from the Akron Beacon Journal, and there's a lot of wind fields around here still. What struck you most about the way Antoine, has made an instant impact as a rookie? And does he sometimes amaze you just what that little 5'9" body can do?
Yeah, he's an amazing player. He's not only that he's gifted, he's also, he's on top of his plays and everything. So he knows what he's doing out there. And also he just has a knack for it. He just has that thing that's uncomfortable. So I think we're just glad to have him on our side and just excited to see his growth throughout the years.
That's all for today. Thanks, Vita.
Yep.